There are no program notes in your program because I'll tell you just a few things, and I want this to be more of an intimate setting tonight. I do thank you for being here, taking time out of your schedules to hear this music. You might be wondering about the title on the program, Of a Certain Age. Well, let me tell you about that. It's a little inspired by my sweet wife, who, a long time ago, when I had been for several years singing the part of Ben in Menotti's one-act opera, The Telephone, opposite some of my student sopranos who were singing Lucy, after I had done that for a few years, I got to a certain age, and my sweet wife said, "I'm not sure you should sing that part anymore. It's a little creepy." So I figure that was back then. Now, certainly, I'm of a certain age. And the first portion of our program, the musical theater selections, Of a Certain Age refers to the characters in those shows that sing these songs. You see, most of the time in a Broadway show, the male lead is a young, handsome, dashing, clueless fellow, and it's left to an older character in the cast to speak to the audience a little more reflectively. So we have some songs for you tonight, sung by men in theater of a certain age.
Tree.
secret garden, a man close to my age, Dr. Archibald Craven, is a widower. He is deep and wallowing in grief. He's in a very dark place. And without any notice, his recently orphaned niece comes to live with him. He is her only relative. He just doesn't know what to do. A bit of earth. She wants a little bit of earth. She'll plant some seeds. The seeds will grow. The flowers bloom. But is their bounty what she needs? How can she chance to love a little bit of earth? Does she not know the earth is old and doesn't care if one small girl wants things to grow? She needs a friend. She needs a father, brother, sister, mother's arms. She needs to laugh. She needs to dance and learn to use her girlish charms. She needs a home. The only thing she really needs I cannot give. Instead she asks a bit of earth to make it live. She should have a pony gallop across the moor. She should have a doll's house with 100 rooms per floor. Why can't she ask for a treasure? Something that money can buy, that won't die, when I'd give her the world. She asks instead for some earth. A bit of earth. She wants a little bit of earth. She'll plant some seeds. The seeds will grow. The flowers bloom. Their beauty just the thing she needs. She'll grow to love the tender rose, the lily fair, the iris tall. And then in fall, the earth will freeze and kill them all. A bit of earth. A bit of earth. In South Pacific, a plantation owner on an island somewhere in the exotic ocean falls in love with a young army nurse who is stationed there. Will it last? Will it not? One dream in my heart. Tony is a fellow just my age. He's never been married, and he's fallen in love with a young lady that he's never actually met, kind of a mail-order bride. She arrives at his ranch, they get married, and after some incidences, there's quite a bit more to the story. It ends well. But after he realizes he loves her, he really loves her, he has to share his joy with someone. And being a good Italian son, he shares his joy with his mama. The next song is from a show that nobody knows. It's called All American. It starred Ray Bolger way back when. It only ran for about 35 performances, but it had a wonderful song. And the song is sung by an upper middle-aged professor at a Christian college. Wait, that sounds familiar. Once upon a time, a girl with moonlight in her eyes put her hand in mine and said she loved me so. But that was once upon a time, very long ago. Once upon a hill, we sat beneath a willow tree. probably know about The Wizard of Oz. Wicked is the show that presents the prequel, the story that it comes before The Wizard of Oz and kind of explains how they get there. In both shows, the wizard, the con man, says a lot of things that are actually very important. I never asked for this or planned it in advance. I was simply blown here by the winds of chance. I never saw myself as a Solomon or Socrates. I knew who I was, one of your dime a dozen mediocrities. Then suddenly I'm here, respected, worshipped even, just because the folks in Oz needed someone to believe in. Does it surprise you I got hooked and all too soon? What can I say? I got carried away, and not just by balloon. Wonderful, they called me wonderful, so I said wonderful, if you insist. I will be wonderful, and they said wonderful. It's hard to resist, 'cause it feels wonderful when you are wonderful. Hey, look who's wonderful, this corn-fed hick, who thought it might be key to build a town of green and a wonderful road of yellow brick. You see, where I come from, we believe all sorts of things that aren't true. We call it history. A man is a traitor or liberator. A rich man's a thief or philanthropist. Is one a crusader or ruthless invader? All in which label is able to persist. There are precious few at ease with moral ambiguities, so we act as though they don't exist. They call me wonderful, so I am wonderful. In fact, it's so much who I am, it's part of my name. And with my help, you can be the same. At long, long last, receive your due, long overdue. Don't you know, the most celebrated are the rehabilitated. There'll be such a whoop-de-doo, a celebration throughout Oz, and all to do with you. Wonderful, they'll call you wonderful, If you thought I was going for a high note at the end, please refer to the cover of your program where it says baritone. So the first portion of the program, of a certain age, referred to me and what I'm singing. But the second part of the program, of a certain age, might refer to many of you, because if you are of a certain age, you may well remember when some of the songs that I will sing in this portion of the program were heard in church or a special event, Easter, Christmas, sometimes a wedding or a funeral. So you might remember these. If these are new songs for you, good for that too. from heaven an answer rang. I thought the voice of angels from heaven an answer rang. Jerusalem, lift up your gates and sing, Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna to your King. And then I thought my dream was changed. The streets no longer rang. Hushed were the glad hosannas, the little children sang. The sun grew dark with mystery. The morn was cold and chill, as the shadow of a cross arose upon a lonely hill, as the shadow of a cross arose upon a lonely hill. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, lift up your gates and sing, Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna to your And once again the scene was changed. New earth there seemed to be. I saw the holy city beside the tideless sea. The light of God was on its streets. The gates were open wide, and all would might enter, and no one was denied. No need of moon to shine by night. happen to have one more song. And it's probably one that some of you thought should have been included on the program to begin with.
As